Welcome back, everyone. It's been 2 years since my last video was uploaded, so I got some things to talk about. But in this video, I'll be talking about being stuck in a loop and how I'm gonna get out of it by making a game or a film and a game. I don't know. So 2 years ago, I went to an animation school where I started doing animation, and it was great. I really liked it a lot, so I just kept doing it. Right now, I'm in the same park, but 2 years later, they started doing something there. I already got my hands into something, but basically, they are starting to do something there. And it's annoying because it doesn't look cool, but they are making some new subway stations and I don't mind that. What the hell is that? Why am I so dirty already? But anyway, I was gonna say that I was studying animation, and recently, and half a year ago I kind of stopped, and then I went into a very passive mode of just like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever. I might do a project at my last semester at my university where I study computer graphics, and so I got an opportunity to work at the local studio on some animations. So I just took that internship. It was not very much about no one mentored me, and I was just doing the work they needed. Well, it's just new environment, and experiencing how to work in a studio was interesting, and everyone was nice there. So I did like that, and so but that opportunity fixed my mindset, because before that, it was like 6 months ago, in January this year, I was just feeling really discouraged to do any animation, because I finished my class in anim school, and I failed it. My teacher didn't pass me through. I thought it was decent enough to go through, but I was not really efficient about my time, and I was not enjoying animating. It was just a really tough time, and I was isolated, and the environment did not support. My environment was not healthy for me. I'm pretty social, and I had none of it. So it ended up being just a big chore that big challenge that I had to go through. So it was very bad, and the project before that, basically 5 months prior to January, it was pretty terrible. So it kind of just made me think again what I want to do. I hope you can hear me and there is not much of wind noise. But that's what it was, and I was rethinking what I want to do. Maybe I want to go into like solo mode completely and do some stuff on my own. And it's really not about what you're doing, it's all about your mindset. You can do whatever. Like, you can do the coolest projects or you can do the I would say socially not the coolest, socially, in perspective of social societies, it's not that cool, maybe for the it's not as flashy, the work you do, maybe not as cool, but you can do even like the shittiest shit, but it would be, but with the right mindset it would feel good, you know. It's just all about mindset. So I went into this internship with the mindset of just, okay, I didn't go to the big studio like some other people did. I didn't even plan to go anywhere really. I was so broken at that point, so I was like, no way I'm gonna work for a big studio and have big, you know, responsibilities. That's what I was scared the most of, because you take on like something that you cannot handle, and if you're not in the right mindset, it will just make you feel even worse, you know. So I did not risk it. So I went into like passive mode, and eventually I worked in a small studio where I had complete freedom. I had responsibilities, but I had no pressure because they didn't pay me, and the quality of the stuff was just okay, as good as you can do it would be enough, you know. But I did my best, so that was nice. So yeah, and it was for 2 months very active, and then it went into something like half because I was traveling and stuff. And also I started doing my own projects, some side learnings in animation, and I was saying that yeah, I wanna go into a bigger studio to continue, I don't know, to actually get a job, because this opportunity was not leading to anything. It was just like, okay, you come, you do the work, but then when you feel like it, you can go. So it was like that. And I left them recently, it's been almost a month. It's been like 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago, and I worked with them like for 5 months overall. Lately was like on and off really, but I did some work. They asked when they needed, so it was nice. But yeah, my plan was to go to like a cooler studio. So my last month, today is July 8th, 2026, and the June month was really about networking. So I did that. I did network pretty well, because I kind of feel it. I like to talk to people, and if it's work, especially because I really like it. I like the industry, I like animation overall, and I really like learning. So now it's about just doing what I like and calling it networking. So I did network. It was really fun. I loved it a lot. It was just the best time, to be honest. It's for me, it's always the best time, especially in our small city. It was, oh my god, look at my hand. It's just not looking nice. But it was like a really small city, so we have not many people. Okay, I'm kind of having fun taking pictures of me holding people. But it was a small city, so networking was very really close, and you could actually talk to people, and it was not that big, and yeah, it felt like a cozy place to network. And yeah, so then I went to Annecy, a big festival in France, Annecy Festival. of animation. I went there with my friend from anime school. It was amazing. It was the best trip ever, where we networked again. And there I got a message from a person that I contacted, and I met him at the first small event. And so he responded to me that their studio might have a place for me, but he has to double check. And then yeah, I since then I've been waiting. It's been like it was actually kind of the same days, like maybe almost 3 weeks. And so, but a couple of days ago, I also let him know that I applied on their website, and through website I got like a response from their recruiter or just person in charge that they don't have places for my role. It was a very small, short, automatic kind of response. So I did get discouraged by that, but and I was not feeling good about that thing, and it felt like, oh damn, I got rejected. But I'm kind of still waiting for his response, but I've got other things to do. And this is where the point of video comes, 11:30 fucking 4 in the video, but whatever. I'm stuck in this loop of like just being so dependent on the studio, and that because 6 months ago I let myself of all of this pressure that like came on to me. I said like, no, I'm not gonna take any pressure on myself, and don't go to the big studio and blah blah blah. And today, all of this, I kind of felt like I do want to work on in their studio. That's why I'm very passionate about it, and so I clearly stated that I want to join them as an intern. But even if they reject me or say that they don't have something, I feel like it's very stupid for me to get discouraged. And I've been like really onto fixing my mindset. That's what's driving me through all of it. And I realized that I'm just stuck in the loop of being like very centered around those opportunities. It's like, or this is the opportunity, or it's nothing. And realistically, I can do, with my skills, I can do anything. I really know that I can do anything, and anything is possible, a game or a movie, and that would be cool to do. And I started just looking up LinkedIn a lot, and I see those posts where people say that after 10 years I lost a job. If I had to choose something, I would know that I would never choose this, because this is so competitive, and animation industry is so competitive, and people are getting laid off. And like 2 days ago, Microsoft laid off like 5,000 people, and 3,000 of them were from Xbox. And then you see some other news around this topic of layoffs. And you can be laid off from anywhere. And if your whole identity, your whole life is circling around those big studios that just at some point lay off people, then if it happens to you, then you may feel like you just wasted your life or whatever, or I don't know. I have a feeling like I started circling around those studios and thinking that this is the center of the universe. I think it's normal because it's just the process of getting into the industry. I have to hope that someone takes me and I do good work and I get a job at some point. But realistically, it's not what I have to hold on to. I cannot hold on to those titles, those internships, because they come and go. Realistically, like my mindset is set on those things. My mindset is centered on external things that may come and go. So the point is that my whole identity, my whole mindset is centered on those external things like internships. And it's not a healthy way of just living. Because as I said, they appear, they disappear, I get rejected, or things don't go well. I'm not progressing, or my work is not that good. And if I take it too personally and make it the center of my life to be a good worker, or to be a good whatever, then it will be hard. It will be hard to just enjoy your life. So what I want to do is probably actually just create my own game or a movie. I've been thinking about it a really long time. Recently I've got an idea about the game. I might start from that one. I have an idea. I don't have an idea for a movie, but I've got an interesting concept for a game that can be fun to explore, and I feel like building up to a movie can be a game that is just a lot of learning, because I have no idea how to model, texture, light, render, all of that. I have no idea, because I spend all of my time animating. I have a basic understanding of those things, and I've done them before, so I'm not a complete newbie. But I have to take it from the start and do that whole learning again, but it will be much faster, because now I know the programs, now I know the pipelines, I know what is important, what is less important. I don't know. I don't know a lot, but I know enough. And since I know enough, and I know enough, and I know that I don't know much, it becomes scary, to do those things. And that's the thing that I have to overcome. I just have to go and do the things that I have to do. It's learn new skill, learn new stuff. Just let really go all of those bad thoughts about just me comparing myself to others all the time, and making those studios to be like so central in my life. Okay, good. If I get there, amazing. I get to see how it works from the inside. I can get my hands on cool projects. Amazing. But if I don't have something that I really like have ownership of, and I simply enjoy doing it because it's just what I really want to do. It's like, it was always about like, oh yeah, what I can do to make myself more hireable. Where can I sneak in and do whatever it needs to be a more hireable person? And this point, mindset of just becoming more hireable and doing things for the sake of being more hireable is not really, in the long term, is not hireable. In the short term, yes, but in the long term, it's just not good. If you can you see, like, do you see this, like, sun is exactly in this hole? I hope you can see it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do that. At the same time, I'm going to chill. I'm going to get off all of the LinkedIn things because they're just filling my mind with so much stuff. I already got off Instagram. I don't watch TikToks. I still look through LinkedIn, and I still spend a good amount of time on YouTube watching long videos, but I want to cut on that too. That's my next goal, just to have a better, less anxiety, more of clear mind. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope to see you guys very soon in my next videos, because I might record more. I like to record in summer. It's very cold right now. It's windy. It's maybe like 15 I did it again. 8, like maybe 15, maybe 14, maybe 12 degrees. No way 12, should be like 16, but still not enough to feel like it's summer. But everything is green, it's nice. Okay, have a good one. See you next one.